welcome back to my channel. I am here today with my dear friend, Marquita. Hi! So Marquita and I worked together actually that was like a year ago.
Oh my, I was thinking about that this morning. It was a while, yeah, my God.
Yes, and I loved her the minute I met her. We're both from upstate New York.
Yes.
Just some nice, wholesome gals here. And I was like, please come on my channel. I feel like we have a lot to talk about.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So you may recognize Marquita. You've been in so many editorials, so many ads.
You've been around.
You have. How long have you been modeling?
14 years.
I don't understand that. How old were you when you started?
I was 15.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, all right. We're going to deep dive into all of this. We're going to get ready, and I'm going to ask Marquita 1,000 questions like I like to do.
Yes.
That is what I enjoy doing. It's funny because we worked together for the Loft.
Yes.
Like the first time I remember seeing you and like really getting like an idea of who you were and everything was when you did Italian Vogue. Yes. So yes. I want to talk about all of these things.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was the ultimate experience. Because, you know, like at the time, that was not a thing for curvy girls to be in magazines like Italian Vogue. That it was life-changing. It was one of those career highs that I'd always dreamt about, and then it happened.
Yeah.
It actually happened. And like the story leading up to it is probably one of the most insane.
Oh my God, please tell us.
It was unreal. So I ended up booking out for vacation. I went to South Africa.
Of course,
right?
That's
whenever you book out, that's how it goes. Like you book the biggest jobs of your life when you book out
when you go on vacation. When you go on vacation, they're basically like, come back.
Exactly. Don't go anywhere. Yeah. We ended up going to, I was with my boyfriend at the time. We went to this park, this nature reserve up the coast of South Africa, totally remote, super, super chill, no service whatsoever.
So far.
Oh my God, just disconnected. It was the best experience ever, just rolling around on the beach, having so much fun. Little did I know, so many people were trying to get in touch with me because the opportunity of a lifetime came along. It's time to go back to Cape Town, so me and my boyfriend at the time, we decided okay, it's finally time to charge our phones and get back to reality. So that's what we did. He had 80 missed calls and messages from American numbers. He's like, I think something's wrong. He had a voice message, and it was my agent at the time, Jacqueline, and she's like, Stefan, if you know where Marquita is, please have her contact us. And she sounded livid, right? Call them, and they are so mad at me, so mad. So they tell me that Italian Vogue is shooting and Steven Meisel wants me to be a part of it.
Which is insane. I feel like backstory on that for any fashion people who don't know, Steven Meisel is the most legendary photographer in our industry. If you get an opportunity to shoot with him, he truly makes careers.
Makes them. The man's a creative genius.
For sure.
It really is.
So hearing about that opportunity when you were very, very far away, let me guess, the shoot was in 2 days.
Yeah.
Of course. They're they were already yesterday.
I'm oh my God, okay, we have to go to the airport now. Drive 5 hours to Cape Town to get me to the airport as fast as can be. And then I'm on a plane, and next thing I know, I go straight from the airport to the fitting location.
Oh Lord.
And Edward Enfiell's there, so happy to see me. I'm so freaking out because I couldn't, it was all so surreal, being literally plucked from the bush of South Africa to the studio in New York to
an insane story. And I feel so the cover was really beautiful.
Our story was it was the first of its time for Italian Vogue. There had been one other fashion editorial for curvy girls, which was V Magazine. And
I remember that one as well.
It was 5 of us, and that was the first ever, which was a huge success. But this one, the Italian Vogue one, was just one of a kind.
I remember seeing that, and I remember being really excited because even for myself, I'm also curvy, and I never really fit curvy or straight style, whatever these terms and everything like that. It's just who knows?
Labels.
But I was this, to me at least, I was this is really giving me a feeling that the industry is going to change. Yeah. Did you feel that really sparked that conversation and change? It's still a work in progress.
Still a work in progress, but absolutely, that was such a defining moment that a publication of that kind, Italian Vogue, was actually finally making those steps to include women of all sizes. Like that was, yes, it had always been the dream for me, like this needs to happen, this is my mission in modeling right now, but the fact that it was actually happening was just like, oh my God. And the conversation, everything that came afterwards, you just kind of knew that there was no going back after that. But
exactly.
Like, okay, this is happening. It's a slow progression, but it's happening.
Okay, so I want to ask you, like, is there anything that you wish you knew starting off in this industry that you know now that you could like shake your younger self and be like, don't do that?
I think I would say just not comparing yourself to anybody. I mean, that goes for like, it's a life lesson also, not just a modeling lesson. But yeah, I would say like, just stay focused, stay driven, don't get distracted by other people and what they're doing. Like their journey is their journey. It's amazing, they're doing what they want to do, but like do what you want to do and don't compare to anybody. Like the only person you should be comparing yourself to is you in the past, like better and better every day. Yeah.
I think that's a really good piece of advice. And that's something that I definitely wish that I knew. Okay, so I'm thinking about the first time that we met each other and we had like massive skid marks on our shins and I was like, oh, how'd you get those? You're like, box jumps. I was like, me too. So clearly you love to work out, so do I.
To work out, yes.
So tell me about your journey with wellness. Like, what's your relationship? Do you like working out, eating healthy? Like, how do you think about it?
Well, it's funny. I've always been very athletic my whole life. Like, even though I've been thicker, curvier, sports have always been everything to me, like from a very young age. And then I guess once modeling started, you know, you're kind of being told like, you need to be bigger, you need to like, a size 14, 16 is really what the customers want these days. And like at that young age, you're like, okay, like I want to work. I should be doing what the customers want me to do, which is a huge lesson I've learned. Like, do what you want to do, not what the customers want you to do.
Meaning, yeah, like I feel like if people at home don't know this, like when she says customers, meaning brands, we're going to know. Meaning brands were saying like, you need to be a size 14. And what size were you like at the time?
I would say I've always sort of been in between a 12, 14. Yeah, never really much bigger than that. I would say there was a period of time where I was not my healthiest. I was just kind of like living a great life and not caring, and work was still flowing, so you know, you don't feel like anything's wrong, but at the end of the day I knew like physically I wasn't happy. Like I came from an athletic background, like that's when I was happiest. So I don't remember what switched. I think just getting older and realizing that like investing in your body and like mind, body, soul is everything for me these days. So I think having that moment and like realizing that like, no, I want to be my physical best, like for my life as much as I can. So that's when I started taking workouts more seriously.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm still like stuck on like, you guys, not stuck on it, I don't know how I'll put this in, but like having to be bigger, because for us it's so much, for us, I feel like that's making us sound separate, but I've spent I've spent my whole modeling career trying to be smaller, or at least the first like 5 or 6 years I was like, how can I, which is equally, I'm sure, as stressful, like to be like,
I can't even imagine. Yeah, I can't
having to change and not just be healthy, like just be. Whereas like now I feel like you embrace that, as do I. I'm like, just be normal.
Be. Yeah, exactly.
Just like don't force it. And if they don't like you or don't want you, whatever. I feel like, okay, also we're almost done getting ready. I've done like the same makeup that I basically always do.
Same.
It's just a regular everyday makeup. I wanted to ask, because you're so confident, you're so radiant, but to anyone who might be out there who wants a career like yours, they're coming into modeling, whatever it may be, what piece of advice would you want to give them?
I would say really think about why you want to pursue this career. Like have a purpose when coming into it. I think that will give you more drive, you'll feel more certain when you walk in and you meet these people. It's this industry, like, well, yes, you know, you show up and they want you to be a pretty face to put clothes on, but like, if you really want to have an incredible career where you can do what you want and speak and connect with people, like, you need to have a purpose, a mission. And so I think at the end of the day, it's not just about coming into this because you want to get your hair and makeup done all the time.
It gets old.
It gets old. Like, I'm still grateful for it,
Yeah.
but like it gets old.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think, yeah, have a purpose. Like really know what you want to tackle, why you're coming into this, and stick to it. Because eventually, if it's meant to be, it'll work out.
That's true. I like that. Like, what's your why? Figure out that. That is a good piece of advice. Thank you for coming onto my channel.
Yeah, this is so good.
You guys, if you watched this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I so did enjoy making it with you. Like, I'm literally so inspired.
Likewise. I'm like, now I gotta get a channel.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I'm trying to get her to start a channel. So if you think Marquita should start a channel, comment below.
Yes.
If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.